Hey everyone, back again. Welcome back to another review. This time, everyone, we're doing it again, another amazing stream. So, yes, everyone. All right. Before we get into it, I thank you so much for being there by my side. The last 48 hours was something. Let's just say that. Um, Anywho, um, yeah. So, alas, we are going to be doing a bit of blender modeling and trains. Yeah, it's been a long while since the Jasper Fitzgerald stuff was just, I'm recording and whatnot. I don't know. I don't recall there. I think there might. No, yeah, there might be some other somewhere. Anyway, but alas, here is no surprise. This is a model that I think he'll be the Carlos from the Big or Big Adventure saga. Will be the greatest. Will be a great loyal uh, subject to be in a really useful engine and a credit to the island. Blah, blah, blah. Anyway, okay, so let's scale this puppy here. Once again, this spammed phone calls. Yeah, anyway, sorry. Okay, now yes, I will be doing a tutorial. Like, it probably won't be on like a Thomas character. It might be on like a freelance character, like just something that'll just pop out of my head and here's how you do it and whatnot. All right, so yeah, we'll get that figured out. Then we'll just make it. Let's make the boiler just a little bit. It might be a little too smidge too big, but that's I guess that's how it is. So fuck. Anyway. Okay. Anyway. Okay. There. That's perfect. And then okay, so let's see. We got headlamp, funnel, bell, dome, whistle. So let's quit the whistle. So let's quit the well, that's interesting. Well, thanks for sharing that, Shane. That's good to. That's good that you. Well, actually, DSR basically that's how most people know. Like, a lot of people like Malin Studios, Trainz Media, Ricardo, who I'm good friends with, Fantastic Mr. S, Iowa Studios, and Iowa Studios. That's how they make their models. Hello there, Naffer Studios. Great to see you. I'm doing very well. Essentially, we're just. I've been. That's just been too long for me to do this. Making the. Making some models for trains. They're going to be released to my site, or they'll be released to the Dieselworks 3D site, a site that Henry Fan One owns and whatnot. But I do have other releases planned for that site as well. So it's more or less a collaborative sort of process. But anyway, so we're just gonna be just working on Carlos of, and before anyone asks, I'm not gonna add the feature that Carlos gained or had somehow with no origin in the Big Adventures film, like the whole the little thing on this front, if you know what I mean. Basically, like Carlos will remain as is, as you see on the image. I am not going to add like the whole thing that was thankfully that was deleted from that scene. That was a deleted scene from the film kind of thing. Yeah, we don't want to have any of that because I don't want complaints. I don't want to have any further complaints on that. If you know what I'm saying. Okay, so we'll get this figured out. We got Carlos. Carlos is ready. I wish he weren't ready like that, but I'm afraid he's not ready yet. We're just gonna go into the object mode. I wish he weren't ready like that, but I'm afraid he's I'm so sorry. I'm just in this mood of whole thing, like, thank fucking Lord, because like I'm just in this mood of I you have no idea how much I've been just dying to just get these let's see. Oh yeah. Wrong button. There we go. And just do a little bit of what the come on, there we go. There we go. Something like that, and then just go to extend that like down, and that's pretty much you have a funnel. I'll get to the bell here in a minute, but let's down, and that's pretty much you have a funnel. I'll get to the bell here in a minute, but let's. Okay, so to reskin engines, first and foremost, you need to first check the config file, see if you're allowed to. You're only allowed to reskin the 2006 models, and only the models by Richard Jordan you can reskin, not the models made by Sean O'Connor. I was told this a long time ago. How I know this? It's an insider told me. And you are not allowed to reskin any of Wild Northwester's content. And the reason is simple. He has rules stating that he doesn't want any models of his being reskinned or whatnot. You can change the faces, you can change the whistle sounds, but that's all you can do. That was the reason why Wild Northwester shut down his old site. A lot of people defied his rules, and pretty much, and some even anyway. It's a bit of a complicated story, but basically, Wild Northwester pretty much shut down his site. Then he brought it back in 2019, and lo and behold, he pretty much has them for 10 and up. No, 19 and up, I should say. Hello there, Sherry. Hello, Sherry. Good to see you. Daniel Brian Butterbrooks will be here to join us to do a model consulting. All right. Okay. Where were we? Oh yeah, we were here. We were. Let's do that cylinder. Do that. Now Carlos is a pretty underrated character. Yes, I know. Well, we won't talk about that moment from the Big World Big Adventures film because it was just so it was so. I was like, what? I really was. I didn't understand it when I first watched it, but then watching it again, watching the film again, I'm like, how'd they allow this? How did they allow such? Anyway, I am just like watching the film again. Woo! Anyway, how they allow this? Just gonna like how did they allow that figured out? Then I'm just gonna go into a beautiful mode here. Go to that. A little bit of precision. Oh, shit. Try that again. This time from. Ah! Okay, that. It's way too close. Try again. Maybe just a little like that. Okay, that's good enough. And then this right here, but okay, that's good enough. This here will just here, but this here will just okay. Let's see, did that. And then let's try that again. Nuts. And then let's try that again. Yeah, sorry. Of course, like this is, well, I mean, not my first rodeo doing this, but you know, control B at the pedal. Of course, like this is, well, I mean, not my first rodeo doing this, but you know, I should probably say this just in case, you know. I should probably say this just in case, you know. Katarina Kitty Cat. Great to see you. Carlos, yeah, that's right. That's good trivia there. Well, that's just that was the intention of the of Carlos in the show. Like basically, he was, well, essentially in a nutshell, he was based with narrow gauge, but then they standard gauged him. Wanderwester clearly wants his creations to be exactly as they are. So, as I said, unless you change the faces, unless you know, unless you change the faces and the whistle sound, that's okay. But you can't reskin the model outright. No, you can't. It's his rules. You got to follow them. Well, yes, I'm going to allow people, you know, like, look, I'm going to say this. The wind has thankfully died down on everything because I'm going to say this. Especially, a hugest to my team for saving the day. We finally, okay. Saving the day. We finally. Okay, I'm gonna try this here. Sorry, I'm just gonna. I'll get back to that one, but now let's try another. Yeah, I'm going to try this here. Sorry, I'm just going to. Let's try this here. Let's try a normalized cylinder. Try this. Let's try a normalized cylinder. Let's try that for that shape. Hold on. Let's try that for that particular. Yeah, like. I don't know what I did right there. All right. I'm going to. If I do this here. I separate. I'm going to try this here. All right. I'm going to. Because some things, you know, these workarounds are hilarious, but, you know. We'll get to the domes and Carlos, and I'll show you what else I've been modeling, just so, you know, it's just a little bit of a taste. A bit of a taste, a temptation to transforming every by loose parts, by material, by selection. And then we by selection. And yeah, in the future there'll be a speed run of me modeling just a random engine, you know, whether it's a, you know, a Thomas character or a Thomas character or a Thomas character or even a Thomas character. It's hard to say, but fuck, I'm just fucking like, let's see, delete the faces. There we go. And then tab in edit mode. Selection and delete that, move this guy over here, no, over here, that kind of thing. Move this guy over here, no, over here, that kind of thing. All right, tab in edit mode, and I'm just gonna extrude the shit out of this right here. Control B to bevel. Tab in edit mode. Oh, and I'm just gonna extrude the shit out of this here. B to bevel. Okay, that's great. And then we just take this button here. There we go. There we go. That's exactly what we were aiming for. And then this is just object key transformation. And we just do the same thing on that thing, and then do the. Actually, yeah, that's. Well, there's a bit of a differentiation with that one, so we'll just give that its little deserts of justice, and then just scale it just a tad. Okay, maybe that's a bit more than the tab. That's fine. And then yeah, so there we go. There is Carlos so far. What we have done. And yeah, so there we go. There is. You're very welcome, Sherry. And yes, I will exchange. Never mind. Exchange what? There's nothing to exchange. Just like you're very welcome, Sherry. And yes, like fuck. Exchange. Never mind. It's like sorry. Exchange what? There's nothing to exchange. Man, it's just the events. Like I'll like sorry. Man, it's just the events. Like yeah. So yeah, Carlos. Yeah, he's gonna be quite the engine to make. But not. I mean, now of course I've got other things on the go. Let's see. We've got. Oh yes, everyone's favorite crane. Yes, coming soon to a very soon release. And yeah, we got a Lord Hori. Lord Hori, what am I saying? And then we got some trailers. Got some freelance designs. Not freelance, but you know what I'm saying. So that's just this is just merely what you're going to see coming very soon. So there's that. Yeah, back to Byron here. Shit, sorry. Anyway. Okay, no one's. Anyway. Because I realize that both Byron and Brenda are different type of bulldozers. They're not twins. It's the same thing like with Nigel and Nelson. So a little bit of differentiation with the two bulldozers. Anyway, but I just like. Yeah, no, Ye is right. Now I'm aware, let's see, that you have a model in the that is being has been requested. That's coming. Like these models that I've showed off, let's see, like the at least two of them that you saw, two of them. I'm not going to say which ones were requests, like other requests to for the site for both Sort of Society and Dieselworks 3D. You're going to see those in due time. But as far as what is coming out regarding Dieselworks 3D, well, I can't say further than that. But anyway, actually, it's funny you mentioned that, Katarina, because where? Oh yeah. Well, now. Oh yeah, Joseph did pretty good on making his iteration of the Bob the Builder characters. Because I think he only made Scoop Mud Dizzy, Rolly Lofty, and that was it, I think. But this is what I did on my end. That's Travis's main trailer. That's Travis's secondary trailer. I think there was a Christmas episode he got. I'm not. Anyway, and then we go to come to here, and yeah, we've got Scoop all ready for export. So there's that. And then what else do we have? Let's see. Oh yeah, we've got Dizzy right here, also ready for export. So yeah, just a couple of things to iron out, but other than that, pretty solid. Let's see, and then oh yeah, and then we got here, and yeah, of course, got Lofty with his hook. Now, there will be a pentagram sort of thing where it's going to have Lofty with his hook, his magnet, his club, this basket here. So, like 3 or 4 separate attachments. So there you go, and there will be faces added to it. I'll be post export. Let's see. Who else? Who else am I forgetting? Oh yeah, we got Muck here. Muck might add some more details to the mouth and then have it ready for export. But other than that, Muck's pretty much ready to go. I did a couple test exports and the model just broke in game, so I'm gonna fix that here before it gets ready to go. Scoop, Muck, and Dizzy. Rolly's is ready to go. He's in Trainz. I tested him out. So, and yes, per request of a friend of mine, you will see, you're going to see the other characters from the Bot the Builder being made for Trainz. Like Trick, Sumsy, and whatnot. But that's going to be another story. I already answered the question. Waldner Wester wants to have all his models remain the same. However, you can change the faces and the whistle sounds. I'm so happy today too that I was able to get some progression done on a few of my models. Plus the fact, I was able to get, because Rotinator is, for example, like this is a character, even though appeared in a dream sequence, like looks pretty dank. Like this is a character that will definitely have a starring role in my series. Sorry, Kiefer Adams, but thank you. Anyways. With that out of the way, we'll just pop out a blender and yeah. So as I said, I'm going to be doing some blender tutorials like very soon. There's just a couple loose ends I got to deal with. Let's see, and I know it's kind of, and of course with the model making, it's gotten in the way of let's see, several projects. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 or 7 projects. So yeah, anyway. But aside from that, like holy shit, like yeah, I'm just so thrilled, really, like the fact that I've just been able to model make and model make and model make. Yeah, I'm just so thrilled, really. Of course, just a few things to iron out on my end, like just but yeah, really just thrilled and ecstatic in many ways, somewhat. Anyway, so I'm so happy I'm so happy. Or I don't know how that, the I'm so happy song. Well, that's the thing about Muck. He's I think it's a good, like, I think, and I wouldn't be surprised if Joseph does this in a series where basically, Muck was a normal dump truck that had an accident. It was damaged on repair, so they made a custom chassis for Muck. I will allow people to join. I always said, I'm gonna, but again, like the first bit of it was just tutorials and such. So now going back to the American ADOF's universe, I'll say this: I wouldn't be surprised if he took some liberties, Okay, so with Diesel 10's claw sort of workshops, well, basically how that was made, well, and this is my understanding, they made the claw as a submesh. They put an animation function on Pinchy himself, and of course, his arm, basically, like the arm of the claw. So they pretty much put an animation function in Blender. They tested it out, and then they put some like panographs and animation like empties in there. So I think that's how they functionalize Diesel 10's claw in that retrospective. But other than that, pretty solid in many ways of one. Like it still holds up. Yes, I know Clay Truck Works, and Shirelli's Garage did a very good job with their version of Diesel 10. There's also a Ravenshire Works' version, and TSI's was teased in a trailer. Um, and I know that's someone I know very. Anyway, we're not gonna. Anyway, but I will say that I know very well that's gonna be the time to come along. Anyway. Sorry, I'm just sparking all over Discord here. Like the fire's light shone brightly. Anyway. Hello there. Good to see you, Stevie the J50 Hybrid Tank Engine. Good to see you. And we will have a talk when the dust finally settles and that the button is pushed. Thank you. Anyways, a special shout out to Pryor, who has really gone above and beyond to, absolutely worked so well, in fact, that it's really come this far and wide. Oh, Canada, we do stand on guard for the. Yeah. So, who's ready to see more Blender model action? Like basically me making like just any like, and nothing suggestive, of course, because we don't want to have any issues with that. None. None whatsoever. Sorry, I'm just. That's the thing. Like I'm not allowed to make like. Okay, because here's the thing, and this is a golden rule for anyone that wants to make things in Trainz. You can make. I've seen so many models of Thomas, the Steam Team, Nia, Rebecca, Devious Diesel, and a few other characters, for example. When it comes to what like Modern Wester OCs and OCs in general, like that's a whole different animal. In other words, if I made Lucifer Wonder Wester will come after my ass. I don't want that to happen. So instead, we're very freelance design. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to spawn a cylinder. We're going to make sure that's, and this will not require any scale it. I'll just do it like that. Tabbed edit mode. E to no, that's not it. E to extrude. That. It's not going to be like a big boy or anything. It's not going to be like a, And yes, for those who are wondering, I'm on Sam, like the Virginian end. So there's that, and then we'll spawn another cylinder. This time we're gonna, it'll also be like shit. There we go. And then just a little bit, just a little bit bigger like that. You can guess as many times as you want who I am making, but it's a very special engine. Let's just say that. Uh, you see, that's the thing about. There we go. That's perfect. Then just tab to edit mode. No, we did not want to do that. And then just this. And then let's see, we'll leave this bottom like that. Right, and then just delete the faces. Do that. Delete the back face. And there you go. We have a wheel. And shockingly, this is the only wheel we're going to be using. Yeah. Because I tried creating blueprints out of thin air, and the blueprints failed me, and I had to find the blueprints. I just so annoying. But this will work very, very well. I am, this is will probably be the most easiest design, one of the easier designs I've ever made, because Blender is so magical. You can create so many things. Now, I have not created people yet, unless I have to use a special. Now, I don't know if it's 3D Max or Blender or Maya to make, to make humans. Hopefully, I figure that out in time. Okay. Okay, so do this. No, let's figure that out in time. Okay. Okay, so do this. No, let's do that. No naughty ideas in the comments, please. I am just just. There we go. That's one way of making a funnel. Delete the face. Perfect. That's one way of making a funnel. And then perfect. And then well, basically, there's a lot of tutorials out there. Now, I will be providing tutorials on my own when I have time. Basically, once things have died down in a sense. Nice. Oh, George, hello. Now, I haven't forgotten about your request. I've been trying that behind the scenes, no joke. I even have a team of mine trying to get get your request made. So I know you and Silver and others want this request to be fulfilled. I'm doing everything possible to make this a reality. In many ways, shapes and forms. Okay, so we'll just I think there we go. There's the no, that's touching the cab. Don't want that. We'll just give it something like this, a little bit of this right here and there. Okay, and then we'll just you know what? Let's let's add a dome. Let's add a dime to this. It'll be a very large, dome, a very big dome of all domes. The dome of all domes, okay, and then that will beat bevel. The dome of all domes, okay, and then see, that's really I cannot wait to just you know. Right, so there's a dome like this is like a basic dome, and of course I can smooth shade that thing if I wanted to, but yeah, like this is gonna be quite the engine. It's like what this is a freelance 010 engine, like literally an engine on one wheel that you'll see in my series. Um, like I just thought, okay, like because there's been no engine that has this, like to my knowledge, just does not have a configuration that DSR. I need to explain something to you as clear as I can. Wild Nor'Wester. You gotta ask permission first and foremost if you need. If now I know some people have already made like other like iterations of their own of Lily, Colin, and Adam, but and Birdie from Wild Nor'Wester, but that's about it. Like. Well, again, see, all right, all right. What I can do is this. Since you did talk about, I swear, I swear, I swear. Oh my god, I have to just tell like, oh boy. I'm gonna make this right. Gonna make it all right. Oh shit. All right, let's get this out of the way. Deselect that. Deselect those lines. Deselect this line. Deselect that line. Deselect this particular line. Oh, and deselect that. And okay. Okay, I'm gonna make this funnel just a bit. Now, okay. Who agrees with me that this funnel is pretty big? It's a pretty big ass funnel. Like, do you want me to leave the size of that funnel, or do you want me to shrink it, or make it a little bigger, but not as big as that? Okay. Okay, but here's the thing. Wild Nor'Wester has a clear guideline when it comes to also his OCs being created, but you have to ask permission for this to happen if you want to make like train iterations and such. To my understanding, okay, like it just. But yeah, I think the verdict's in, and I'm gonna just what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna. Yeah, maybe that's. But yeah, I think the verdict's in, and I'm gonna. Oh shit! I made the fun a little bit too. I'm just gonna leave it like that, and I'll come back to it later on. But in other words, da 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 da. Da, 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 da. Then I'm gonna take the knife and knife, and delete the face like that. Okay, then we'll do the same thing on the side here. Okay. Because I'll say this, like this is just because I'll say this, like this is just all right. What the blast? Shit. That's okay. We'll just save this for now. We're just gonna call this. Shit. That's okay. We'll just save this for now. We're just gonna call this. Yeah, unicycle engine. So doesn't need any side rods. Does not need any like valve gear. Just this is the engine, the unicycle engine, right there and then. So doesn't need any side rods. Hello there, Isaiah. Good to see you. This is the engine, the unicycle engine, right there and then. Hello there, Isaiah. Good to see you. I am. Oh, jeez. Oh man, I could do this all day. Model making and just. All right, let's do this. Tab view, no, tab view, tab. All right, Control R. Tab view, no, tab view, tab. Control R. No, actually, it'll be on the lengthways. Go. I'm just gonna do this here. This will be right around here. And then this. Right around here. And then this. So like that. And then flip the normals. So like that. And then flip the normals. Let's see. Normals. Flip the normals. Go. That's gonna be like the cool compartment. Go. That's gonna be like the cool compartment. There we go. Something like that. A little bit of a bit of a smooth sort of sort of thingamajig, and there you go. That will be. Let's do that for the that, and there we go. There is. Funny enough, I did see that a while ago about George the Steam Troller arguing with Rolly the Steam Troller. Um, yeah, it's just it really is amazing how far the Trainz community has come and whatnot. Now, why don't you stand with me and give out the blended prayer? Heavenly Lord, we thank you so much for gifting I, Brandon Joseph Arsenault, the ability to blender model make after so goddamn long, creating the characters that I and I alone will create, and that everyone is allowed to collaborate with me. My site members and I will do so well on getting the following models to be created, especially the Bob the Builder gang. The true versions of themselves will be released to the Trainz community and the Thomas the Tank Engine community. Allow for Waterton Studios to allow the door to be open for I to narrate for her series, and the same applies for the American 8F. We praise the Lord. Amen. Amen. Sorry, I'm just a bit of a. Woo. Yeah, you could tell that there has been some sleepless nights of model making, and well, in like outside the shit that I had to overcome. Yeah, I really gotta. Hello there, Kernan Javorsky. I did see. I did get your message on Discord. Um, don't worry, I'll respond to it when I can. I'm well, and yes, I am aware of a friend of mine who did a very nice stream on you. Well, you know what I'm saying. Um, yeah, we're not going to get into that, but we will get into the fact that you know we'll get into the fact that yes, like this is just holy shit. Like I just feel so amazed and honored to just have this happen in many ways. The one. Sorry. Anywho, and yes, I do have a video myself in the works, and no, it's not a what could have been with Tobias and Arcane Merchant. If I do more of them, I will do a community post on that. Also, make sure to subscribe to the Patreon, support the Patreon, and me, of course. Your support goes a long way. Um, yeah. So, with that being said, everyone, that's the end of this live stream. Thanks so much for watching. Until the next time we see each other again, take care and a good day. Catch you later. Bye bye.